Welcome to Royal Telly, your one stop for all things Sussex. I'm your host, Chloe. Today, we're peeling back the royal curtain to discuss the landmark Oprah Winfrey interview with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. This wasn't just a blip in television history. It was a revelation that laid bare the struggles and trials of two individuals living under the glare of an often unforgiving monarchy. What resonated the most was the raw humanity of it all. Here were Meghan and Harry, stripped of the protective veneer the monarchy often projects, sharing their truth with the world. Meghan's candidness about her mental health struggles wasn't the weapon the tabloids hoped to wield. No, it was a bold act of bravery, a beacon of hope for those grappling with their own mental health battles. And Harry, his voice tinged with fear, unveiled the terror of having his security stripped away while his beloved family faced credible threats. This wasn't a cry for pity, it was a plea for common sense and compassion. A plea that echoed in the corridors of power, resonating with London's mayor, Sadiq Khan, who expressed deep empathy for the royal couple. He understood from personal experience what it means to be warned that you and your family are at risk because of who you are. So let's be clear. The Sussexes' fears weren't melodrama, they weren't exaggerations crafted for sympathy. They were the logical conclusions of someone acutely aware of the danger. They were the cries of two loving parents, desperate to protect their family. And so, as we navigate the complex narrative surrounding the monarchy, let's not lose sight of the humanity at its core. Let's remember that beneath the crowns and the titles are people, with hopes and fears just like us. Let's remember that safety and dignity are not privileges, they're rights. And let's remember that the Sussexes' fears weren't melodrama, they were the logical conclusions of someone acutely aware of the danger. The tabloids' obsession with dismantling Meghan Sussex is not only obsessive but also riddled with double standards. Let's dive deeper into this. Meghan Sussex, a woman who dared to be different, has been met with an onslaught of unfair treatment from the tabloids. The standards she's held to are harsher and crueler, all because she refused to fit into a pre-approved archetype. She's an outsider, yes, but also an individual with her own voice, her own mind, and her own success. And it's this very success that seems to ruffle the feathers of the tabloid media. The couple's unwavering commitment to humanitarian causes is commendable, to say the least. The Halo Trust, a respected charity, recently issued a statement praising Harry's dedication to their cause. This statement is a testament to the impact the Sussexes are making beyond the palace walls. Yet, the tabloids seem to turn a blind eye to these accomplishments, choosing instead to focus on petty personal attacks. But here's the twist. These attacks look absurd in the face of the respect and admiration the couple command from reputable charities. It's a classic case of the tabloids trying to tear down what they cannot understand or appreciate. And while the tabloids are busy spinning their narratives, Meghan's influence and popularity continue to grow. Each smear piece they publish only serves to make them look smaller, while Meghan's star shines brighter. The more they try to dim her light, the more their own irrelevance is exposed. It's a strange paradox, isn't it? The tabloids, in their relentless pursuit to dismantle Meghan, are only underscoring her resilience and strength. Their attempts to overshadow her accomplishments only serve to highlight her influence. While the tabloids focus on petty personal attacks, the Sussexes continue to make an impact beyond palace walls. This is the reality we're faced with today. The tabloid media's double standards, their obsession with the Sussexes, and their relentless personal attacks are a stark contrast to the Sussexes' ongoing commitment to making a difference in the world. And it's this difference, this impact, that will continue to shine brightly long after the tabloids' narratives have faded away. The British tabloid press has shown an inability to let go of their vendetta against the Sussexes. Their obsession is almost palpable, a fixation that has led them to continually recycle stories about Meghan's estranged relatives and to persistently push baseless allegations. It seems that their desperate attempts to overshadow Meghan's accomplishments have become a sport of its own, a relentless game of smear and scandal. Yet amidst this barrage of negativity, something remarkable is happening. Meghan's influence and popularity are not diminishing. On the contrary, they are growing, cascading into a wave of admiration and respect that is sweeping across nations. Her star is burning brighter than ever, a beacon of resilience and strength in the face of adversity. This rise in popularity, in spite of the press's constant attempts to dim her light, only underscores their diminishing relevance in today's world. Each smear piece, each scandalous headline, only serves to make them appear smaller, pettier. In their quest to tarnish Meghan's reputation, they are inadvertently revealing their own narrow-mindedness and prejudice. It's a sad spectacle, this relentless vendetta of the press, but it's also a testament to Meghan's resilience and the enduring power of truth. She has not allowed their words to define her. She has not let their accusations shape her narrative. She has stood tall, unwavering, her gaze firmly set on the path ahead, and the world is watching. They are seeing the real Meghan, the woman who is not just a duchess, but a humanitarian, an advocate, a mother. They are seeing her for who she truly is, not for who the tabloids want her to be. So let the tabloids continue their petty games. Let them spin their stories and peddle their lies. They will find that every attempt to dim Meghan's star only makes it shine brighter. They will learn in time that truth always prevails over deceit, that love always triumphs over hate. Each smear piece only makes the tabloids look smaller, while Meghan's star shines brighter. Public pushback against the irrational hatred and hypocrisy directed at the Sussexes is gaining momentum. This tidal wave of support is embodied by voices like that of James O'Brien, a broadcaster known for his sharp wit and unwavering commitment to truth. Time and time again, O'Brien has stepped up to the plate, calling out the tabloids for their relentless smear campaigns against Harry and Meghan. He's not afraid to hold a mirror up to the media, exposing their sensationalism and their refusal to engage in fair and balanced reporting. But what's truly remarkable about O'Brien and others like him is their ability to navigate the complexities of this issue. They're proof that it's entirely possible to hold affection for the royal family and still recognize the injustice towards Harry and Meghan. They can admire the Queen's dedication to duty, respect the roles that Charles and William play, and yet still see the blatantly unfair treatment that the Sussexes have received. It's this kind of nuanced understanding that the tabloids are lacking. Unfortunately, the tabloid media is not interested in nuance. They're not interested in fairness or in presenting a balanced view. Their only interest lies in selling papers, and for that, they need a villain. But the public is not buying it. They see the unfairness, they see the double standards, and they're pushing back. They're using their voices to stand up for what's right, to call out the media and demand better. It's not easy standing up against a machine that profits from tearing people down. It takes courage, it takes resilience, but it's necessary. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about Harry and Meghan. It's about all of us. It's about the kind of society we want to live in. A society that values compassion and fairness over sensationalism and scandal. A society that understands the power of voices and isn't afraid to use them. So let's continue to push back against the irrational hatred and hypocrisy. Let's continue to stand up for what's right, because real life demands compassion, fairness, and the courage to speak up against a machine that profits from tearing people down. Here at Royal Telly, we celebrate and support the amazing work of the Sussexes. We tell the stories, share the achievements, and delve into the lives of this remarkable couple who have chosen to step away from the royal spotlight and forge their own path. A path that is not without its challenges, but one that they navigate with strength, tenacity, and an unwavering commitment to the causes close to their hearts. Our mission is simple: to provide accurate, supportive coverage that goes beyond the headlines, beyond the sensationalism of tabloid narratives. We aim to offer a balanced, fair perspective that champions truth and authenticity. We shine a light on the Sussexes' humanitarian work, their dedication to creating a better world, and their fierce determination to stand up against intolerance and injustice. We believe it's important to question the narrative put forth by the tabloids, to look beyond the noise, the gossip, the baseless allegations, and to see the real people behind the public personas. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are more than just former royals. They are advocates, philanthropists, parents, and above all, human beings deserving of respect and dignity. We encourage our viewers to join us in this journey of discovery, to question more, to understand more, and to see the world through a broader lens. Let's challenge the narratives that seek to divide and demean, and instead focus on the narratives that inspire and uplift. The Sussexes' journey is an ongoing one filled with triumphs and setbacks, joy and heartache, just like any other. But through it all, their resolve remains unshaken. Their commitment to their causes, their love for each other, and their dedication to their family remain steadfast. And as they walk this path, we walk with them, celebrating their successes, empathizing with their struggles, and applauding their courage. Thank you for tuning in to Royal Telly. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more on the Sussexes and their incredible journey.